2022 was a threshold year for me, passing from fear into love. I didn't realize how much in my life was motivated by lack and fear. I didn't know if I was living so much as performing. A lot of my personality functioned as a cover for childhood core wounding that was still functioning fully well into my 50th year of life. I have to be honest and upfront about all of this because there can be no upwards trajectory in the consciousness spiral without self-awareness. So I shifted. I stepped firmly over old wounds, memories, habits, and behaviors that kept me adapting to an old pattern in each new day of life, stuck in the past. From the yang of linear mind productivity and drive to achieve, to the yin of dropping down into time out of time, receptivity, allowing, and gracefully receiving. Like a bath of celestial fire, the hard-won wisdom of self-recognition led to atonement of sins and betrayals perpetrated by myself to myself. And it all positioned me perfectly for renewal, purity, and greater spiritual inner authority over any ego need for just survival. I let the fire have its way with me. I gave in. And with what grace I had, I surrendered. I reclaimed what was already there, but couldn't witness or allow myself to feel or know as truth. The threshold shifted me out of fear-based, problem-based consciousness to love and solution-based embodiment. It is easier than ever for me to sustain this heightened sense in places and times where there is fear. Love doesn't run out. Love doesn't die. It has many forms, but it never changes form. The ultimate paradox. It won't make any sense in the lower consciousness spiral. So up, up, up I go, up and out and deeper within. Another paradox. Living more, doing less, being all the time. Second act, coming to life, new life, sacred nectar of renewal. Feels so good. Like the little kid that never got to be totally free. Innocence, curiosity abounding, and expectancy of delightful outcomes now restored. You won't build anything solid when you set up on the fault line of the ego's needs to plan, strategize, compete, outsmart, or be clever with life. Do you see how that is doomed to collapse? How flimsy that is? How hollow and meaningless it all is if you're still trying to just get through this day, get through this week, get through this month unscathed. The next phase of your greatness is initiation. Through the celestial fire of purification and emerging free as a bird from the pile of ashes. Firebird, phoenix. Once you start, you fear the process of release and renewal less and less. Going in and coming out of the celestial fire becomes ritual, expected. Greater creativity and inspiration with your life is also ensured. Courage expands. On the Phoenix path, the stripping away of old layers is ongoing, but can become more perfunctory, and you can do it on the fly. Because you always know that you emerge renewed on the other side. Would you like to know this for yourself? Would you like to learn more in a spirit of play and exploration rather than feeling like you are grinding away at yet another thing in your life you hope to accomplish? Do you know that it is time to make peace with all that you have been so that you can have a free and clear path to all that you are? Women Walking the Phoenix Path begins on February 8th, 2023. All the details are in my profile link.